Hey, what's going on, Rambling family? Welcome to Rambling TV. It's your boy Rambling, and I'm back at it again with the topic of boxing. So today I'm gonna be talking about the Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis, the talks about it, and both promoters not really seeing eye to eye, but then again seeing eye to eye. So basically, long story short, they're agreeing, but then again to disagree at the same time. So, which is Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather. So the whole situation is that Floyd Mayweather says, you know, when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, he had a lot to sacrifice for the greater good, you know, and Oscar De La Hoya agreed on that because Oscar De La Hoya said that he dictated everything. Floyd said that he let Oscar choose everything, you know, and that's how that fight came about, because Floyd said, look, I had the confidence in me, and, you know, I felt like I was the better fighter at the time, you know what I'm saying? And he did what he had to do. He won, so he didn't have no worries. So now when it comes down to Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, it's the same scenario. But this time, Oscar De La Hoya is saying that Gervonta Davis has to make that sacrifice, right? Like, if you believe in your fighter and everything, then let Gervonta Davis make that sacrifice. But then Floyd is pushing the narrative as in, no, you believe in your fighter, which is Ryan Garcia, let Ryan Garcia make that sacrifice, you know, which to me, it just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're both bickering about the minor things, you know, and but I mean the minor things, it's just like you guys are worrying about just the nonsense, like it's just all up in the air. You know what I'm saying? And then especially the fact that you guys are very unprofessional about going about it, because you guys are going back and forth through the media. One, through social media. Two, through regular media, doing interviews back and forth. So there's no type of professionalism going on right there. You know what I'm saying? This is all like mumbo jumbo, he say, she says, all over the place. You know, I feel like in order for this fight to happen, like Oscar De La Hoya said in my last video that I just posted, is that, you know, hey, Floyd, Al Heyman, you know, let's make it happen. You know, y'all all got to sit down on the table and talk about it. But the issue is here, my people, is that Oscar De La Hoya is going to want to go 50-50. Floyd Mayweather is not going to want to go 50-50 because of the simple fact that he feels that Gervonta Tank Davis is the A side, which I feel the same way. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel that Gervonta is the A side due to the fact that he is the only champion between him and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is not a champion. The interim belt is not a real belt. Look at it as a golden ticket to cash in an opportunity to fight for a real belt, but it's not a real belt, my people. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, Gervonta Davis is the champion and Ryan Garcia is the challenger. But here's the tricky part. Golden Boy has leverage, so they might argue for 50-50, and it might not happen this fight because they might say, well, we have the interim belt, which means that if you beat us, you have a chance at fighting the winner to George Kambosos versus Devin Haney Part 2. So whoever wins out of that is going to be undisputed regardless. So you have the chance to fight and go get a chance to be undisputed if you win. So that's the leverage thing here. Like, you got to foresee the future. Like, okay, if I beat Ryan, I could definitely get this ticket and go, you know, fight for the undisputed, and I could go down in history. You know, at the same time, Ryan Garcia, like, he could go fight to be undisputed and skip Gervonta Davis. He doesn't have to. So that's the type of leverage that Oscar De La Hoya might bring to the table and say, well, listen, you could keep your champion and we could go straight for undisputed, and, you know, that's it. Now we're going to be top dog when this fight comes back around, and we're going to have all the gold. And then at that point, we don't even have to negotiate, because the negotiation is going to be a no-brainer, right? So that's where it's at. And I feel like, you know, this fight, it might not happen this year. I feel like it might happen the middle or third quarter of next year. And it's not due to the fighters, my people. Let's not get it confused. It's not due to Gervonta Davis. It's not due to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia obviously wants to fight. He's been calling out Gervonta Davis for quite some time. He's kept calling him out. He's been strong on that. Gervonta Davis is known never to duck nobody. I have never heard him that he didn't want to fight nobody. Besides the rematch of Isaac Pitbull Cruz, where he said hell no, which that hurt my soul because I'm a big Tank fan, and I was kind of hoping he would just be like, look, you know, I'm going to talk to my promoters, and if we feel like the fight was that close, we could run it back. But unfortunately, he didn't say that. He just said, hell no, like he didn't want to deal with it. That's like basically saying you playing a video game and you beat the hardest boss in the level, and all of a sudden, when your friend tell you, yo, can you beat it for me? You be like, hell no, because it took you some time. It wasn't easy. Even though a lot of people feel like Isaac Cruz won the fight, that was a super, super, super close fight. And I had Tank Davis by 1 round, you know, and it wasn't a crazy round. It was just like, you know, he kept himself at bay and he got up a few points. He did enough to win that 1 round. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, oh, yeah, he beat him down by 2, 3 rounds. Nah. I had it up by 1 round because it was close. But back to the main subject. So, you know, Oscar De La Hoya feels some type of way. He feels like, you know, Tank Davis should, you know, take the loss on this and just be like, look, you know, let us choose everything and let us be A side and whatever else is going on, like maybe 50-50 or, you know, whatever else they trying to do. And then Mayweather is just like not trying to have it. They trying to push the narrative, of the sacrifice back and forth onto each other. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. So it's like, you know, I don't really know what's going to happen. I feel like the fight is not going to happen. I feel like they already have somebody else lined up for Tank Davis. As for Ryan Garcia, he just won, so he doesn't have an opponent as of yet. Me personally, you know, I feel like this is a good go-to, you know, especially for the boxing world. Right now, boxing has been fire. It's been coming back up alive. There's been a lot of good, decent fights. But unfortunately, the way these two work their business, they don't see eye to eye, and they're going to definitely agree, but they have a lot to disagree on this. So, you know, me personally, I don't see this going down no time soon. But if it does happen, you know, I'm going to roll with Tank Davis, even though Ryan Garcia has matured with Joe Goosen, and his skills and definitely the speed is up to par. But I feel like technicality, you know, and the way Tank Davis is, it's just something different. You know what I'm saying? It's something different that I don't know if Ryan Garcia is going to be able to handle that pressure when it comes to him. And for those who saying that Ryan Garcia could handle Tank Davis, well, I'll tell you like this. The last time Ryan Garcia was talking about Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and the reason that fight didn't happen is because Isaac Pitbull Cruz manager said that they already signed a contract with another fighter for him to fight. So since Ryan Garcia is free, if Isaac Pitbull Cruz wins his next fight, then I would like to see them two go at it, since Ryan Garcia had a whole lot of mouth on that. And if he does knock down, knock out, or even stop Isaac Pitbull Cruz, then that'll make a statement, and that'll definitely fall on impact on Gervonta Davis. And I'm pretty sure the pressure is going to be on Gervonta Davis to fight Ryan Garcia no matter what. Like, people are just going to be like, look, you're going to have to get him because he just made you look bad. Like, he making you look real bad. So that's where I'm at for today. So, you know, drop your thoughts and comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the whole scenario. Let me know if you really think it's going to happen, if you think Oscar De La Hoya is capped, if you think Floyd Mayweather is just going to keep trying to protect Gervonta Davis as to the rumors going around and what I'm hearing. You know, let me know if you think this fight could happen this year, maybe early or mid next year. Let me know if these guys don't fight, who do you think Tank Davis should fight next, and who do you think Ryan Garcia should fight next if it's not Pitbull Cruz? Let me know down in the comment section. It's your boy Ramblin'. Thank you for coming to Ramblin' TV. Subscribe to the channel.